Hello, happy people for you folks. I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day today in this post finds you well. So today I wanted to do my final of the next review for my Mondays where I do a lot of older things in RPGs or video or war games like BattleTech and that sort of thing too. And so I'm doing my final of the G Series G3 from 1978 by Gary Gygax. Dude really nailed this series for you folks. Cover art is by David Sutherland for you folks. Number 3. This is he also did the cover art for the first one, but a different David did it more. When combined in one series with the next one, 3, and then Q2, it won the top module of all time in the 30th edition of View. It's made for levels 8 to 12. In this series, you are heading out to take out a group of allied giants and trying to find out the power behind them. Their current leader is the King Snurry Iron Belly, and you have to take him out and then a bunch of other stuff too and to find out who the secret is. They're revealed here, no spoilers. It's just absolutely amazing. I love the odds. It's just hugely well done. Like I mentioned before, the first 2 are probably like 10 out of 10s, but because of how well he nails the ending, it's a 12 out of 12. 10 for this one. Love the odds. Alrighty. So in this module rather, you are invading the home of giants, right? So you're running into things like kids, servants, pets, stuff like that, like hellhounds and stuff like that. So there is also an ethical dilemma, right? Should I be taking these people out, invading their home just because they're raiding others? Should I be taking out like kids and stuff like that, or their women? And also, this is a very realistically populated dungeon, unlike many of its time, with everything working together, rather than a collection of dorks in each room that can never realistically be next to each other. That sort of dungeon style, was not popular at the time, but Gary Gygax series, this module put on the map in a major way, level lots. So this module is twice as long as the previous 2, which are 8 pages each. That's 16 pages, rather than a faster, like 2 levels. This is a much more deeper and complex dungeon is. So you have to deep dive to take them all out and then find out and you fight against the power that's behind these unification level lots. Alright, so my party, when I ran this as a dungeon master, loved it, and when I played it, I was constantly leaving and healing and then coming back and resting just for the same level. That's how hard this thing was. I better take it out. Nasty stuff, great conclusion. 12 out of 10, like I mentioned before. This leads to D1 through 3 and then Q1. Thoughts for next? I could do D1 through 3. If you wanted to, I could go do some other stuff. What do you think? That sort of thing. I see you. There you are. That's my quick thoughts. I don't want to spend too much time and so forth. For the G3 Hall of the Fire Giant King for you folks from 78 to 10 out of 10 for you folks. So you folks, art by David Sutherland for you. So Gary Gygax really nailed this conclusion. He also really nailed D3 to although the first one's fine. The second one can get a little bogged down in the weeds for a little bit, but he absolutely nails it too. So let me know what you want to do with thoughts. Have you read this, or played this, or as a kit player? Did you run it as a dungeon master? What did you think about it? Again, try to keep it spoiler free. I don't want to spoil things. I haven't spoiled who the big bads are, in case somebody doesn't know. Right? I don't want to spoil it. So please do not spoil this module in the thing. Right? I don't want to spoil it. Right? Gary Gygax really knew how to make a bad guy in this. Really sort of show them all. So there you are. Alrighty, so those are my quick thoughts. 10 out of 10. For you folks, what did you think about it? Did you agree, disagree with it? Let me know what your thoughts are. I'd be happy to talk about you with it as long as it's a little bit free in the comments below. And there you are. Alrighty. So have you... so as a reminder, this channel likes to do older things too. If you like this, I've got a lot of these. I got the previous 3 from the Gary Gygax. I did the 2 L1 and L2s, and then I also did some older ones from back me too. So I've gone back into a lot of these more recently, but so they're out there for you folks in case that's stuff that you're interested in. Check it out. I've also done my top 10, or each top 70 actually, in 10 videos of modules 2 from this era. So if you're interested in that, check that out too. In seven different videos and such too. Alrighty, and so this channel has a lot of these older things that it cares about. On Wednesday I do an older video game I'm going to be doing here. So Might Magic 2 from 1996. On Saturday I like to do my old serials. I've forgotten genres, some of the movies like Pulp, in the Pulp Fiction era, and that sort of thing, like, movies like, all the sorts of great stuff, like The Adventures of Captain Marvel, through the Spider's Web, right, stuff like that, or like that. I've also done some TV stuff, and we're going to be looking at the second season of Doctor Who from '65, called The Web Planet. 6 episodes, and that sort of thing. So I'll be coming up then. So if you like that stuff, I also do 3 older things too, in the science fiction, fantasy, or horror stuff that are written for you folks, and so that's pretty good stuff too. So if you like checking out those things, you'll definitely, I think, enjoy that too. Love it, lots of those reasons. Alrighty, and there you are. So if you like those older things, if they sound like something that you'd be appreciative of, then definitely hit the like button, the subscribe button, let your friends know too, and then just go back and watch them, right? That's the key thing, building up the watches, that sort of thing. Alrighty, and there you are. That leads me to my next, which is that's where my channel's name comes from too, which is the worst thing about new books, to quote by French philosopher Jacques Joubert, who said that the worst thing about them was that they kept us from reading the old ones, right? This is definitely more classics I might have forgotten about. And there we are. And then finally, I just want to thank you so very, very much for taking some time out of your day and investing in and watching my videos, right? Because we all have so many things that are happening in our lives, and we're pulled in so many different directions, right? So the fact that you spend this time with me, that's incredibly humbling, and I appreciate it so very, very much. So thanks again, and have an amazing day.